What's up, everybody? It is your girl, Key Wine, and I am back. Me and my chin. Baby, let me tell y'all, let's just talk for a second, because, girl, I got some work to do. Anyway, I'm back with Carl Weber's Family Business New Orleans, okay? Y'all know how I feel about that show. Listen, coupled with the fact that parade season started yesterday. So, if y'all need somewhere to go, y'all know Mardi Gras started yesterday. Well, and it ends March 4th. So, listen, if you want to go catch some beads and all of the good things, go on down to New Orleans where they be turned up. But listen, don't go down there showing y'all titties, okay? That is not the way to be. That is not the way sway, okay? Just put your hands up and say, throw me some mister. Wait a minute, do they still say throw me some mister? Baby, I don't know. Listen, I ain't been to a parade since been, okay? Anyway, me and my little chin, we back. Baby, let me tell y'all, I cannot stress enough how I'm going back to the gym Monday. Okay? Let me tell y'all that bronchitis tried to beat me down, but I made it. I made it. Okay? Now, without further ado, Carl Weber's The Family Business in New Orleans. Season 1, Episode 6, Two Sides to Every Story. Good job. So, all right. The episode starts with Shirley driving. I think she was on the phone with Floyd. And she was like, I thought skunk, they was talking about skunk. And I just got a question. Me over here. What the hell is skunk? Girl, what did you do with that man? Like, we know you a beast. Shirley, Big Shirley. Sunshine. Whichever one you want to be called. But where is skunk? Did you unalive him? Did you bury him alive? What did you do with skunk? Okay? I really need to know how Shirley is Duncan related. Like, I need to know if LC or her brothers. Baby, I need to know. Okay? Anyway, so Marie pull up at home and it's super late. And John's car is parked. Now, Marie still don't know that her husband is locked up. They won't let him out. Listen. So sis was like, let me call my wife, because I know how my nigga is. Nigga crazy. So I don't want him trying to slap me up around or whatever, trying to question me. So she called her sister to make up a story. She called Raven, y'all, to make up a story about why she coming home so late. So, her sister got her bake. Because if I knew my sister had the kind of man she had, yeah, I got you. Okay. Anyway, she goes inside and she was, like, hey, anybody home? Simone creep up and was like, where you been? Like, slow your roll, little girl. I'm the adult. I can go wherever I want. And I can return home whenever I want. Okay? So Simone tells Marie that John is in jail, y'all. So she didn't know. And I was like, where you been, though? Like, to Simone's point, where you been, see? Where you been? You been with that masked man? Anyway, I told y'all that light-skinned boy, the Crescent City, the Crescent City boy was from New Orleans. Let me tell you, he was sitting in the car with the other dude. Only reason I'm pointing this out is because of the language. So he said, say whoa. And the dude was like, You know what's going on. Then he says, tell me why Prince think this girl is a virgin. First of all, don't nobody start off no sentence that starts with tell me why except for us. You understand? So they was talking about, they think that Lauren is cap, just lying about being a virgin. So it is what it is. So Prince actually calls him, like, I don't know his name, but he need a name. All I know is he's one of the Crescent City Boys, okay? So he picked up the phone and he was like, whoa, what you am, you're? I'm sorry, y'all. Listen, I don't make the story. I only report it. So anyway, Prince goes to the sheriff's department. Listen, we gonna just call this Tulane and Broad. So Prince goes down to Tulane and Broad to go see John. And he gets a call from Lauren. And he was like, I just wanted to be the first one to call you. I wanted to be your first call when you wake up in the morning. I was like, okay, very cutesy, very demure. Thank you. Okay. So they decide that they're going to go out on a date. I was like, cool. So as he's waiting to get to the back so he can see John, Sheriff Clay come out. And basically she blocked him. I was like, this is a hater. And she tell him his hearing is tomorrow and he'll probably make bail. So as he was leaving out, she was like, he cute, ain't he? I mean, he is. I was like, girl, I don't understand. And so when she found out, he was one of the Crescent Boys, she was like, hell no, you can't come see him, but you can come to the hearing tomorrow. I was like, okay. So in the next scene, Gabriel is with a woman. I want to say that's his assistant. Secretary, I don't know who this woman is, but apparently he wants Shirley real bad. So he's having a conversation with the woman, I guess could be his secretary or his, personal assistant or what his right hand or whatever for his birthday celebration. And when I say y'all, he is working on my last good nerve. Gabriel is working on my last good nerve, but I'm still trying to figure out what the hell he want with Shirley. Like, I know what he want from Shirley, but I feel like it don't make sense. Like, his part of all of this doesn't make sense. But, hopefully we'll see. So in the next scene, Marie tells Curtis he was at a restaurant waiting on her. And so she goes up there. She tells him, we can't be together anymore. Wait, hold up, pause. Because when was y'all together the first time? And how many times was you with him? But let me say this. I'm not mad at you, sis. Because the you had was really ignoring you. So with that being said, I'm not mad about that, okay? So she was like, we need to stop doing this. And baby, before she walked off, he planted a nice good kiss on her. I was like, oh my God, okay. So I guess it's safe to say that they did the nasty. Girl, this is messy. Woo! This is messy, okay? This is messy, all right? Anyway, Antoinette goes home, and I want to say it was Marquise. Marquise was at her door with her. I was like, woo, child. So we know once Saint get a whiff of those pictures in that video, he gonna beat the snot out of her, and he gonna you know, he gonna try to unalive Marquise. Because y'all know Saint is crazy. I mean, the mall is open, but ain't nobody shopping. That's insane. Anyway, he apologizes to Antoinette and tells her that, you know, I got you into this. And she said, listen, I know what I'm gonna get. I know the nigga gonna slap me around a couple times. He gonna knock me between a washer and a dryer, okay? But for you, he is going to unalive you, okay? And we can't have that. I love you, and I don't need him unaliving you. Girl, I said, baby, these Dunkin' men must got some good. Anyway, Prince is out. Remember, they agreed to go out on a date. So when they out on a date, he's very quiet. You know, he just has the situation with the pictures in the video he took of Antoinette on his mind. So he's struggling to figure out, you know, am I going to tell Saint or am I not going to tell Saint? So Prince tells Lauren that he want to be honest with his brother about Antoinette. But what's the tee-hee-hee? The tee-hee-hee is Lauren doesn't know that he talking about her cousin, and Prince doesn't know that Lauren and Marquise are cousins. Okay? This is messy. This is messy, but you know what? We're going to put a pin right here, too. We got to put a pin in all of this stuff until we figure out what's going on. So, to my surprise, Marie, girl, she done slept with Curtis, y'all. I was like, my God, today. Baby, the yoke of the devil has been destroyed. Listen, that made me very happy, okay? Now, listen. Whether it would have been with Big Fine David Banner or Curtis, I still would have been happy with it. All right. I mean, if y'all needed me to do the scene, I could have just did it. But whatever, nobody's asking me. So she was like, you know what time it is? He was like 9 o'clock. She was like, oh, I gotta go. I was like, well, ma'am, ain't you supposed to be in court with your husband? Girl, don't be sloppy. But I think this is this is the question that I have. Marie, we know the type of husband Marie and Antoinette have. I just feel like y'all are destined for y'all heads to be knocked between a washer and a dryer. Because y'all keep playing with them. Especially Antoinette. Y'all know they mobsters. Y'all know they the Crescent Boys. I'm just saying. And I mean, they not just some, just some flunkies. They like the head honcho. So, what y'all trying to do? Because I feel like y'all trying to, get these Dunkin' men wrapped up. And I need them to be unwrapped. All right? Point blank in a period. Anyway, Saint, we go out to Miami, y'all. So Saint is meeting up with Sebastian. Y'all remember Saint had to go get the Coquiana from Sebastian. So he went down there. They swapped out the Coquiana. He gave him the money or whatever. And this is what we find out. We find out that Saint had a side business with Pierre. Like, John don't even know about this. Now, I will say this. Maybe he do. He just a silent type that don't say anything, but he will. But I really think that I really don't think he don't know what's going on. So, Saint was like, well, I just need to make a little extra money. So it is apparent that Sebastian and Saint know each other, because he was like, I should have told your boss on you. And so Saint was like, well, I was just wondering why you ain't say nothing. I was like, oh, child, I'm telling y'all, this scene alone made me think, and this is what I believe. I knew that it wasn't a Dunkin' that did this, that unalived Pierre. I really think it was Saint. I'm sorry, y'all. I thought that I never thought it was a Duncan anyway. I just thought it was just some random person. But he set it up because if y'all business partners, side business partners, y'all have these side dealings, you know his whereabouts. So I think Saint did it and made it seem like one of the Duncans did it. But he can't say anything because then he will look more suspicious. Or maybe Saint paid somebody to unalive Pierre, but I think Saint did that. I do. I think it was a perfect for him to be at the casino so it can look like somebody on the Duncan side did it. I could be wrong, but if I'm not, y'all gonna have to be like, you was right. You was on it. But we'll see. That's just my take. But listen, if y'all think something else, drop it down in the comments. But I really think now I'm starting to think it was Saint. Listen, what I am to realize that my man John LeBlanc, aka David Banner, his wife and his business boy, his right hand man ain't to be trusted. Okay, I'm sorry. I just, the loyalty, the so whatever, we gonna see. So Gabriel is meeting with I think he was a councilman or the alderman, and he's asking him to assist this business to help Shirley. I guess he figured if I could give Shirley what she want, in turn Shirley's gonna give me what I want. And y'all know what they want. Yeah, girl, we do. They all want the same thing. Yeah, the panties. I think that's what they said on Focus, Erica. Focus. Anyway, I'm gonna keep saying this. Gabriel is working on my nerves. Like, he's working on my last nerves. But whatever. We just gonna let him do whatever he do. Anyway, so y'all know, y'all already know Ernestine is my girl. When I say y'all, I go up for Ernestine. I go up for Miss Ernestine. Okay? So we get over to Ernestine's place. We see a woman and we find out that was Marie. Marie goes over there to talk to her. Ernestine was like, I knew I'd see you again. And she says, you are at a crossroad. And Marie tell her, I just want to know if you're ready. She said, I just want to know if you're really full of And so Ernestine said, okay, but that's going to cost you. That's going to run you $150. Pay up. So Marie was like, $150? Baby, you knew why you came here. So go ahead and pay me that little money. Just give me my money. I'm sorry, y'all. Go ahead and pay that lady her money. So Ernestine flipped that first card over and says, masked man, he reappears. No, you sorted him out. Marie said, not exactly. And Ernestine says, baby, the cards never lie. So she flipped over the second card. She said, a lot of water here. She asked Marie if she's been to the lake. Marie says, yes. She flips the third card over. She said, you pretend you love your life, but that is in question. But the connection is going to be satisfying and fruitful for the both of you. However, there is trouble brewing. Your crossroads are destined to meet, which means at some point, Curtis and John are going to go head to head. Marie asks, what does that mean? Ernestine says, you know exactly what that means. She says, well, you have time Well, you have time on your hand to make the right choice. But the only way your time will be wasted if you let the fear of risking and losing it all plague your mind. But you've already made your choice. But it is up to you to make the right one. Marie says, okay. And she get up and she left. Baby, this is messy. All right. So we had the hearing. And the judge actually, just to go through everything, the judge granted the hearing for John at the bail, set the bail for $100,000. And just like that, he's out. All right. So he with the Crescent City Boys, he's celebrating. He wanted to know why his wife ain't. So he asked Simone, why is my wife isn't here? Now, I did not know. I thought Simone was Marie's daughter, but that is actually her stepdaughter. And Simone just tolerates her. So he was like, I don't understand why my wife keep playing with me. What that mean, I don't know. Do he know something we don't know? Or is he just saying that because he really want her to be there and she's not there celebrating with him? But like Simone said, Marie doesn't come to places like this. She feels like places like that are beneath her. So that's why you won't see Marie at said places. Anyway, Simone, she sees Prince because y'all know they had a thing going on. We found that out last episode. And she started to question him like, oh, who you with now? And then she tried to throw a slight threat to him, talking about, if you don't do this with me, I'm gonna go tell my dad. And he was like, listen, you can tell your daddy whatever you want, baby. When I tell you Prince want Lauren, it ain't nothing nobody can say, and it ain't nothing nobody can do. Now, I do not know if Prince knows that Lauren is a Duncan, but we gonna find out. So Prince goes up to John and was like, hey, I need to speak to you real quick. So he was like, yeah, what's up? Okay, so this is not verbatim, y'all. This is just me painting the picture. So he was like, yeah, what's up? What you got going on? So he was like, yo, my brother in this hoe, okay? So he showed John the video. He showed him the picture or whatever. And so John was like, do not show Saint this. He was like, do anybody else have a copy? He said, no, but I thought homeboy took a picture. I thought he had a copy, but it's something is telling me that homeboy is going to be the one to let Saint know what happened. I'm just saying. Anyway, he was like, no. So John was like, give me your phone. So he took his phone, sent the video to himself, and had Prince to delete the video. Whatever he had on Antoinette, he had him to delete it. So John was like, nah, I'm the only one with a copy. And so he told him, listen, do not say anything. We have this we have this Kokiana coming. We got a lot riding on this, and we don't need your brother unfocused. Because we already know anything anything that concerns Antoinette, he lose all of his focus, all of his marbles. And so no, we don't need that. So he was like, oh, I did say that. So basically he was like, we got stuff coming down the pipeline. Saint need to be focused. And he took the picture or whatever, deleted the video, yada yada yada. So he was like, Crescent Boys in the motherfucking building. And that was that. That was that on the conversation, okay? All right. So we get over at the casino, y'all. And Gabriel is back. He got flowers in his hand for Shirley. Baby, when I tell you Shirley is so annoyed with him. So she tells her cousin Monica, go get security. So he wanted to talk to Shirley. Shirley said, listen, boo, you can exit stage left because, baby, I ain't got time. Now I done told you. You act like you got wax in your ear. You act like you can't hear me when I'm telling you I don't want you. Okay? Go on. Baby, whatever it is Shirley got, baby, he want it. Okay? So, Shirley said, listen, you gonna either leave or I'm gonna have to get you thrown out. Point blank in a period. So he hands a letter to Shirley and he asks her to open it. And so we go over. Then we pause right there, y'all. So then we go over to over the house. Marie comes out of the bathroom and John is in the room and he just plead his case with Marie. You know, he was like, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be dismissive. You know, he's always wanted to be the man that she wanted him to be. He gives Marie this big ass ring, y'all. It was beautiful. You know, nothing says I'm sorry like a big old ruby diamond studded ring, okay? And he did his big one, okay? So he's like more alluding that very thing you want, I'm going to give that to you. And one thing Marie wants is to own the midnight casino. And the way he's going to go about it is he is going to use that picture with Antoinette and Marquise to get the midnight casino from Shirley. So I guess he about to go ahead and blackmail her. Just and hold it over his head that, you know, hey, if you don't give me what I want, I'm gonna tell Saint, and Saint will unalive your son. So I was like, okay. So Marie started to get really excited about it because now she feels like, okay, I'm gonna be the owner of the Midnight Club. You know, it needs a little sprucing up and do. Shirley can use a sprucing up for the Midnight Casino, but whatever. So we go back to the casino, and Floyd comes out and beat the dog snot out of Gabrielle. And Shirley, you know, Gabrielle face bleeding. He was like, I'm gonna press charges. You gonna go to jail. And Shirley was like, no, please don't press charges. She said, if you promise not to press charges, I'll go out with you. And y'all know that all he needed was a little wiggle room with Big Shirley. Baby, when I tell you all his hearing went out the window about pressing charges, he got happy. He was like, all right. And so she tells Monica, I told you go get security and not Floyd. So Monica was like, so you gonna go have dinner with him? And she was like, I guess so, y'all. And this is where the episode ends. And when I tell y'all, this is messy, but I'm here for it. Okay? Before y'all go, please make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell button so you can be updated on every video that I drop. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.